So just continuing on, Trailtime confessions. Saturday, when I took off from Stevens Pass, I did 18 miles that day. Actually, when I got up to the peak, I ran into this guy and girl, both southbounders, who were actually staying at Cascadia Inn, and we had talked a little bit, and I ran into him on the trail, and we hiked the whole day together, which was pretty cool. They were really nice, and did 18 miles, and then we made camp. And when I got up yesterday, which would have been Sunday, I was kind of dragging ass. They got up early. They were out super early. I think they left at like 7:15, 7:30. I didn't leave to my usual. Actually, I got out kind of early, 9:15, something like that. But I knew right away when I got up, I was like, oh my God, every freaking step hurts. And I hiked pretty much all day till about 3:30, and then in your head, you start feeling it, and you gotta know when to call it quits for that day and when to push it. And listening to your body is how you do it, because if you need the recovery, if you need the rest, which I realized I did, you gotta call it quits. You're out, done for the day. And that's exactly what happened. I was getting some water at this stream, and I ran into Fancy, which is one of the other SOBOs. And which he surprised me, and I thought they were way ahead of me, but they took a couple days off. They're still moving really quick, but he agreed and said that last section was really freaking tough. So I think it definitely affected their mileage. As much as you want to do 20 a day, Washington, yeah, from what I'm hearing from everybody, is way different from the rest of the trail. So all you northbounders who are flipping, make note of that, because Washington is no joke. And to keep these miles going, you got to play in a whole other factor, which is that ascent and descent, elevation gain and loss, which is crazy on the legs. So yeah, this is Trailtime confessions. Let's see here. So today I woke up, and I woke up after about 13, 14 hours of sleep. Bunch of CBD lotion on my knees and shoulder, and a weed candy. I slept like a baby last night, and woke up feeling very rested and ready to go. So when I got out of my tent, I was limping. My knee was hurting pretty bad. So just stretched it out, just got the blood flowing, and started on my hike. So I'm doing pretty good today. Wow, that's super cool. Look at the river. It's like shallow, ton of rocks. Looks like you can just sit in it, just play around. Wish it was warm out. I mean, it's kind of hot today, but it's not really too warm. I'm sure the water's freezing cold. It's probably be good for my legs. Anyways, so that's what's going on today. And I'm getting excited for Snoqualmie, the next outlet. I know I can't really stay there that long, but they do have a brewery there, so I'm definitely going to check that out and possibly spend the night in the hostel or the hotel. I heard along the way from another hiker that a lot of the Nobos are jumping up to that section, or finishing that section. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, as I move from point to point, how many more people I'm seeing, and how many more Nobos and SOBOs that I run into. It's kind of funny, kind of cool now. You know, the groups that I'm hiking with we're kind of leapfrogging back and forth. You know, and that just goes to show how recovery plays into the game, because, you know, some people, again, as much as you want to hit it hard, your body just won't allow you to do it. So I'm going to end this video and actually stretch out a little bit. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm at a little tent site here. It's got a nice view, so I'm going to stretch out, maybe eat something real quick, and get on with it. So we'll see you guys.